This program contains coarse language and strong themes. You've been f***ing warned.
Bloodstains the ground. BRL, son.
We're bossy shot. Bang! You're listening to BRL. Back.
Peace, this is Nelson Dialect.
Peace, family. This is El Fresh, the Lion.
Yo, this is Ray.
What up? It's your boy, Marspool.
Hey, yo, this is Drapht, and you're listening to BRL. I'm Seth Century. You're on Beats, Rhymes, and Life, and I endorse this product.
It is BRL. We are digging in the crates once again in alphabetical order out of my collection. How you doing, folks? Gav with you here for another fun show, and we're going to kick off tonight with some Pegz, with one of the standout tracks from his 2008 record, Burn City. We're going to play Before I Leave. This one features Drapht, Illy, and Patto here on Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Define me like a lion defines a whole jungle. Definition of street and humble, like Bruce Lee in Rumble in the Bronx. Summon to the top like we just stumbled across Rapunzel's locks. Whatever Bunny Gumble guts, I want it. Blue tonic, glaze hidden harder than bubonic. Plague a convict, confiscate. Record to take the weight off like Fonda's tapes. Everyone's like Charlie Chaplin, and Tom Cruise is acting like Michael Jackson. It's crazy. Maybe the global warming, or maybe just the famous have fallen. Call me Paulie Polar, rolling a six. Quiet like a polar bear, stare like solar eclipse. Kick the goal like kick switch, kick flipping and rock and roll. On top of the bowl, that's control.
It's obese, here to leave impressions. Read heads, bring the heat relentless. Crooked eye, bound to speak the essence.
I came too far not to be respected.
Before I leave, I'm setting benchmarks. Each release rock, debut drop, retiree, and every disc between. And I'm a beast scene with at least one Veronica sitting on a beach, sipping something sweet somewhere in the tropics. Fat wallet in my deep pockets. For now, I got no cash, no smash hit. Just dash and tip the next shit. No slash, no asterisk. When the champagne bottles pop, victory cigars lit, I leave my classics in a nice to kiss. You believe the cheek of this kid? Believing nobody out equal this except a few at the top. Before he hit the door, I thought I'd drop a send-off fit for a boss. I'm on a track with Pegz, so that's one less task left on my list to address before I leave. Obese, here to leave impressions. Read heads, bring the heat relentless. Crooked eye, bound to speak the essence.
I came too far not to be respected.
Before I leave, I want a house with no lease and bed down with the fatter mama than obese. Drunk in the streets, running amok. Junk hanging at the front like a Peking duck. Pump mad rates, get large as hell, so I can hang around with pussy like Gargamel. For getting blown once a year like a birthday candle, to getting more chicks than Hefner can handle. Move from Coburg to Coburg North, from a bedroom flat to a house with a porch. Get mad rich, make a smash hit song to be the first in the charts that won't feature Akon. Go triple plat with the best rap tune. Collect my award in and out of that snap suit. If it's all bad and my plan turns shitty, at least I can say that he rocked Burn City. It's obese, here to leave impressions. Read heads, bring the heat relentless. Crooked eye, bound to speak the essence.
I came too far not to be respected.
Yeah, I thought I knew the difference between the music business and gay rappers breakdancing on Eurovision. But who will listen to somebody with a shoe addiction, living with their mums, talking about their crew is pimping, Spinal Tap with laptops and vinyl scratch. This is for my real DJs, bringing the vinyl back on a diamond back with a biker's patch, 20-inch biceps covered in tribal tats, chasing hits like a junkie hoe on Dole Day, walking down Studley Road. Got a beautiful mind and a heart of gold, but you don't wanna push me around like Russell Crowe. Not a role model, Godfather, that's not me. If I touch a few souls, that's extraordinary. But all I want is respect before I leave, paying homage to the New York streets. So come on, it's obese, here to leave impressions. Read heads, bring the heat relentless. Crooked eye, bound to speak the essence.
I came too far not to be respected.
BRL goes hard, but so do language warnings. This is one of them. Tune out if you're easily offended.
it's darkest before the dawn. So right now I'm trying to hold on. The calm before the storm is when you gotta learn to be strong. It's like I don't know where to start, cause there's so much to say. Had this pain up in my heart when I woke up today. Tell myself this too shall pass, be calm, it's just a phase. But the breath inside my chest is getting tight, thinking that I just might suffocate. Walking underneath these city lights, all I see is strangers' faces. And I wonder what it would be like if I could just try trading places. Would the world look any clearer when I looked into the mirror? Or are they the same as me, just staring, hating their reflection? Vision is clouded, feeling alone in this room that's so crowded, right? Thinking it's dark as the cloud that is hanging up over my head like the power lines. Feeling surrounded, no way around it, knowing that I got a mountain to climb. I wanna shout it, think I am going up out of my mind. It's darkest before the dawn. So right now I'm trying to hold on. The calm before the storm is when you gotta learn to be strong. Cause no one's gonna take this way for me. Hope someone's gonna say a prayer for me. Somebody say, why I'm getting this high, why I'm feeling this low, why I'm living this life, why can't I let go? I got nowhere to hide, I can take it no more. I'm not losing my mind, what I'm doing this for, I just don't know. I just don't know. Why I'm getting this high, why I'm feeling this low, why I'm living this life, why can't I let go? I got nowhere to hide, I can take it no more. I'm not losing my mind, what I'm doing this for, I just don't know. I just don't know. Life will lead you up. I swear this life will weigh you down. We all got pain up in our hearts, all got things we're scared about. See, we were taught to hold it in, gotta find a way to let it out. Roll another joint and light it up, write another page and tear it out. Now all those voices in your head, making noise and getting loud, that'll make you feel like giving up, make you feel like checking out. Got me feeling like a missing person, like no one knows my whereabouts. I should know that people care about me, they're the same ones I care about. But right now my mind is playing tricks and telling lies, scheming, trying to take control of me. If I lose, then I'ma pay the price. Got me scared to even go to sleep tonight. If I should die before I wake, don't know how much more that I can take. Praying I can just hold on until the light of morning breaks. It's before the dawn. So right now I'm trying to hold on. The calm before the storm. It's when you gotta learn to be strong. Cause no one's gonna take this way for me. Hope someone's gonna say a prayer for me. Somebody say, why I'm getting this high, why I'm living this slow, why I'm living this life, why can't I let go? I got nowhere to hide, I can take it no more. I'm not losing my mind, what I'm doing this for, I just don't know. I just don't know. Why I'm getting this high, why I'm feeling this slow, why I'm living this life, why can't I let go? I got nowhere to hide, I can take it no more. I'm not losing my mind, what I'm doing this for, I just don't know.
From the album Bardo State from 2017, that is Horrorshow here on Beats, Rhymes and Life with Before the Dawn. Never played that one on the radio, so why not? Also, you heard some Pegz in that set as well to kick off the program. Now we're going to get in something pretty heartfelt. The closing track from one of the best records to come out in Australia in the last 10 years completes Death Rattle record, a deeply personal track called Before You Go. And after that, we're going to flip the mood a little bit and go real hard with essentially a clandestine track right after that. So that and a whole lot more as we dig in the crates alphabetically.
Before you go, I need you to know. So before you go, before you go, before you go, I need you to know. I need you to know. So I hate it that I'm gonna have to adapt. You
You were the closest thing I ever really had to a dad. You'd show me support with the pat to the back. In fact, you would clap every time that I spat you a rap. Sat on your lap. You showed me the cheer of Christmas. Each year you'd sit with me, hearing a gift list, then kiss me on the cheek with a beer that itches. Cause I always left Santa some beer and biscuits. When tears persisted, you'd wipe them away. If I was bored or lonely, you would be delighted to play. From the piggyback rides to the slides that you made, I was excited every time I was invited to stay. The advice that you gave, you've spoken a ton, and I will cherish every bit until I'm over and done. Alan Elvin, I know that there can only be one, but you're my granddad, the man that I hope to become. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm the funniest bloke I know, always up for a joke. Even after having a blood clot cut from your throat, you're tougher than most. Cause even though you suffered a stroke, you stuck on your road to recovery with courage and hope. Encouraging those who you love when they're stuck in a slope to rise up and stay strong. You've helped others to cope. Only one of your arms work, but you chuck us a rope. So every time you hug us, it feels like you hug us with both. I'm still puffing a smoke, even after what it did to you. It's hard to stop, but every time I start to cough, I picture you. I've seen the aftershock, and now your heart is clogged. I wish that I could pass the docs, my heart to swap and give to you. I missed the view from the Albany house. I think about it now, and the nostalgia is grouse. For hours we'd crouch on the roof, and without any doubts, I knew I'd be safe with you while I was counting the clouds. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm so sorry for the worry that I brought to the fam. Caught in a jam, nothing went according to plan. But even through all the trauma, you supported your grandson and mum. Even when I thought I was damned, you're more of a man than anyone I've met in this earth. The lessons I've learnt from you, I can't express in a verse. I remember all the times that you would trek at the Perth to watch me play soccer, even when the refs were the worst. The stress of this hurts. So I'm thinking of it calmly, but I promise that I'll be there for Jacinta and Asani. For my aunties, for my uncle, I'll be giving them an army. And whenever Nanny needs me, I'll be with her in a heartbeat. I'll hug my mum and let her know that I love her, and that you'll always be close because you're floating above her. You're my granddad, my father figure, close as a brother. So no matter where we go, we'll still both have each other. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm saying, before you go, I need you to know that you're still gonna breathe forever. You will live through me, and never will you leave. Wherever we end up, we will be together. I'm saying, and I just hope that one day I can make you proud. And for the fam's sake, I'll stay strong as our secret handshake. And I hope I don't let you down. And I just hope that one day I can make you proud. And for the fam's sake, I'll stay strong as our secret handshake. And I hope I don't let you down. I love you, Grandad.
While you're trying to hit up Gem Wolfie on your DMs, hit us up on our Instagram. That is BRLSON. Drop that in your search bars and like us. I don't look anywhere near as good as Gem Wolfie, though.
BRL goes hard, but so do language warnings. This is one of them. Tune out if you're easily offended.
This Tomahawk's chopped to one too many trees. I'm strictly a weapon made to make a Yankee bleed. Scalp any team you make. G'day mate, I'm shopping for record deals with your own roster. Knock your posture back in your seat. How you like bloodied heads of your lineup in my suitcase? Tell me straight, can you sign us? It's not like music's a new taste in violence. Do you like it? Do you like my approach with the suitcase and your own labels, blokes' faces? Come on, this is soul, like a bum song. You ain't seen shit till you hear my love songs. About Sheridan, that's fucking heart. And how I bury my evidence and accept my fear. Nevertheless, yes, the Sith is me. Yeah, it is what I am. I am no longer a man. This shit runs way deeper than you wish to believe. It's me, and the same clan is back. Because redemption is a form of spiritual collapse. So picture me quit MCing. Fuck off. I'll be rapping long after your careers are dead, while words echo through ears to heads. I'll be rapping long after might seat your coffin and your body begins to release its toxins. I'll be rapping long after the beats are played, and long after thieves rob your grave. From riches to rags, we nab you bitches. I'll be rapping long after your body's bagged and stiffens. Graphic switching, don't hold your breath. I'll be rapping long after vultures pick your flesh. Admit the best is yet to come, but you won't be around to witness it, cunt. Broke the mold so you can't clone the style. I'll be rapping long after you're a pile of bones, long after pitch blackness, long after you're a ghost haunted by your own whackness. I'll be rapping, you'll be fucked. I'll be rapping long after they pull the plug. Your talent is a figment of your imagination. I'll be rapping long after your reincarnation. Who's got the mic, better hand it to me. I'll be rapping long after I chop your family tree, long after it's shredded to sheets and it's turned into paper I used to write to this beat. I'll be rapping long after your team's defeat and they realise this track told them so. I'll be rapping long after the seasons meet, the hottest MC with the coldest flow.
Okay, here's the thing that Mortar brings to the game. It's a flame in my talk, thoughts that can't be contained. It's been described as harshness, it's been described as a light at the end of the darkness that can't be captured by any camera lens. From the start, it's been remarked on as the end, or is it actually the beginning? I know per spoken that the pen never finished, that can't be measured in minutes. It's timeless, a peak that can't be reached by any mountain climbers. So deep it's beyond submariners, so elite it could conquer any challenger. Any barrier you place it could break and carry any weight that it was forced to take. Impeccable, undeniable, this is the genesis of Mortar's Bible. It was written in the beginning.
The middle verse by Graphic on that track might be one of his best. Goes so hard in the paint on that one. Tomahawk at the very front with the stream of conscious flow that he's best known for, and Mortar in the back end cleaning up with the illness. I love that track. Haven't played that on radio ever. From the album Mortar Shell Symphony, that is the beginning. Now remember the rules with and the, they don't count. So we're still in alphabetical order. By the way, I think I've actually messed up the order a couple of times, but whatever. It is Beats, Rhymes to Life as we dig in the crates. Now let's move on from one of my favorite groups ever to another one of my favorite groups ever. And one of their later albums from the Quickening record of 2011. Let's take in the Funkoars and Being Vincent D'Onofrio. Because who wouldn't want to be? He's Vincent D'Onofrio.
Classic.
Terrifying creature, size 13 Nike sneakers, beard is like and the hair is like Jesus. It's smothered in the reefer, suspect smell, but it's a habit, gotta have it like it's done the L. Hell, I'm at the flash lab, pack blank lit mic, did a cool song, Drake hook, shit tight. You got the shit wife and the shit life. Said the cat died on Facebook, click like. Right, this ain't clockwork orange, but reeks ultra violence when the hunts jump on it. Close smell of vomit from a Saturday night. Full-time binge drinker if the salary right. It's like grit policy, I drop that toxic smell. Exorcist shit, your mother sucks, what's in hell? Woo. If I'm not back in 5, then turn my torrents off. Make sure my cats are right and grab your Molotov. Let's go on the road, 3 months I'm gone. Got the shirts packed down and I'm broke, what's wrong? That's classic.
Classic.
That's classic.
Classic.
I got a big fat box of free clothes and only fits kids, so my shirt says big show, you know that's classic.
Classic.
That's classic.
Classic.
This is champagne ores in the champagne room with a big stack of chips in the IOU. That's classic. Party
the grass scene. Room starts spinning and cats try to attack.
It's like, oh no, windows up, roll past the popo in slow-mo. Retard the beat like they were oboes. Somebody's mother said the oars don't smash it. I said the kid's drawings were shit, fucking classic. Ooh, I move boom fucking bastic. The way you move fucking spastic. Ooh, I'm going crazy as a Catholic. Your rhymes done stink, brother, trying to turn a mattress.
New sheet, same quiet old policy. Jazz beat, great guy, or commentary. Got a handy cam, 30-odd to a date's mind. Sweat from the gutter, wash straight down the sewer drain.
Saving up all week and working hard on your feet to buy weed. Then you park me police. Oh man, that's classic.
Classic.
That's classic.
Classic.
I jumped the plane in the state just before the show. Out the party at the club, can't afford to go. Man, that's classic.
Classic.
That's classic.
Classic.
Yeah, I got Dazzler on the beat, that classic or what? Yeah, certified wide, that's classic as fuck. Adelaide, SA, home of the baddest. Funkoars on tour, guaranteed. Oh, I made the best of things I must confess are. But I hate me, but of you, well, I think lesser. Nonetheless, I got the homemade distressor. Betcha, center the room in face Mecca.
Now I better pop the mask cause I don't trust the pilot. Car come round, I pay him silver like a pirate. Still broke, cause always go too far. Put the whole mini bar on the old credit card now.
I'm freaking out now, it could be the win. Forward in the front, talking about the musty or stiff. Man, I'm losing it. Mr. fucking Charles Peter suited him. On board the plane across the valley, I'm in Hoover and Dara. Then the ash cloud grounded the plane. And then the hash cloud grounded the brain. I got St. Elmo to light it with fire, why fight it? You like it and it's pirated, but why buy it? Never, never.
Welcome to the worst nightmare of all. Reality.
BRL, son. Graph and movement. Blood stains the ground. BRL, son.
Yeah, we came with morning sun in frame, and half of the people couldn't pronounce our name. Mnemonic, Ascent, breath of fresh air. Now you breathe them with no care. Hyperventilate to demonstrate. I know you're ready for some steady raps, so that's what I brought to stop the negative talk from outside in. Honor to be sunrise to sunset, march. I will see the easy approach with life as my vocal coach. I won't overdose, raps my comatose. Gentle, all hail the instrumental. We ain't ornamental, getting louder than the kennel bark. Last meal till dark, this is the sense to break your defense into parts, broken and put back together again. Staying true to my friends, you help me out when I make the send.
You came like the morning sun, and I knew you were the one. Gave me something to believe. You came like the morning sun, and I knew you were the one. Gave me something to believe.
Mnemonic make you believe in this. Far-fetched, you the sun blessed. Came into your life like we just harnessed all the goodness in every star of the galaxy. Hear this. Till then, well said. Gentlemen, get carried away. The city's got a lot of hustle and bustle. That's why we live this way. We got brains, we don't need muscles. I got music, I don't need trouble. You got a girl, but she can't love you. I hit a bow break, careful of the windfall. From the outside in through a skull-shaped window. So simple as see-through, and we don't pretend to have business to tend to. I tread careful, don't want to offend you. But I have one thing to mention. Words in your head rise like the morning sun. Who are you not to believe in this one?
What do you believe in? What do you believe in? I can tell you lots of things that'll make you believe.
You came like the morning sun, and I knew you were the one. Gave me something to believe. You came like the morning sun, and I knew you were the one. Gave me something to believe.
Yeah. Mnemonics, they're precise, wreck any mic device. A paper mash, your lyrics for the trash, right? You on the up, me, I'm on the down. Just trying to push these words through my frown, Pegz. If the text don't flow, but we employ to destroy raps in one go. I see you moving with all types of nervousness. Don't front, honey, check these services.
Yo, these services here to service you. Tell you what, man, my rap's maneuverable. All alterations to keep you in check. Sleep on us, wake up with the crook neck. All people working hard, I give respect. This is for the kids who don't believe your bullshit. And on that note, some sticks afloat. Mnemonic came back just to rock the boat like.
Came like the morning sun, and I knew you were the one. Gave me something to
you believe in?
A record that had a couple of radio hits, including Hold Back, but that was Mnemonic Ascent with Believe In, featuring Selekt on that one. That came out in 2005. Like, people who are listening to this show right now were born when that came out. Oh, good grief. It is BRL, and it is time to take a break. We're going to pay the bills. Coming up after that, we're going to take in a track about vibing, because it's a hip-hop show, and every so often a track about the greenery will come up. So we're going to play some Showtime with Best Grown Herbs. Also coming up, a nearly forgotten Downsyde track, which might be one of their better ones. We got some LC coming up, some Calski, and a whole lot more as we dig in my crates alphabetically on BRL.
Dropping EDM, hip-hop, and a bunch of best beats programs around. If you want bangers, you'll be in the right place with Tune One. Tune1.com.au. That's tune, the number 1.com.au. Tune One, proud show sponsor.
Come and reminisce with us. This is 90s Till Infinity.
It's Gav here from the guy who brought you BRL. 90s Till Infinity walks you down the road of the best decade ever, the 90s. Catch 90s Till Infinity on Mixcloud or a radio station near you, or find us at 90s Till Show on Facebook and Instagram.
Coastal Feel 90s Till Infinity.
Keeping it retro.
Reminisce with
Support the
us.
show that supports the scene. Patreon.com/BRLSON. It's pretty much $1 a show. Plus, I'll give you extra stuff, exclusive shows and content, and there are levels to this game as well, including a advertising package, which is cheaper than our normal one. So sign up and support the show that supports your scene. Patreon.com/BRL, son.
We explored the large world around us, and we found a million noisy, moving, colorful objects.
As a youngin', I swore I'd never get blunted, and the first time I sipped on the brew, I really couldn't stomach it. Then one day at a summit of peers of mine, I decided to redefine my philosophy. Past that shit, it ain't costing me. What harm could it do, honestly? The first time, it didn't even really bother me. And then my homie told me I wasn't inhaling properly. And then I saw a new dawn, dog, and then it was on. Foggy memories spawned from a child reborn, and clarity was important, but I was lost in my thoughts, and I was loving it. Man, we used to do it for the fun of it. Blunted out in public punks, acting like we running shit. And we be laughing at the dumbest shit, the way things affect you when you're just a kid. We thought that it would last forever. We were rainy day proof, and I'm glad we're still together.
Some boys began to drink beer and whiskey and whiskey and whiskey. A few began to smoke marijuana. We explored the large world around us, and we found a million noisy, moving, colorful objects.
Been getting it done, I've done it already, and I would love to stay, but I'm off to get blunted with Mary. Shoot and carry me away to places that barely contain the various responsibilities of my day-to-day shit. Face it, I'm Blaze Kid, straight plastered to the couch and shit. Haven't had a shower, ask my roomies, they can vouch for it. Switch a lighter for a PlayStation remote. I only play it for an hour, watch it become foe. And now I'm getting hungry, throw my diet out the door. I really shouldn't be so wasteful. I owe money to Rachel. The truth is, I haven't got a playful. I just procrastinate under the Mary Jane faithful. Aiming at the stars, always high as fuck when I'm hanging out at bars. So I always duck when I see you from afar. Now I ain't trying to hate or be a fucking rock star. I just did a little space, son, don't take it so hard. It coming from the hip, high as fuck, D-Fro, A.K. Benjamin. For the Showtime remix, where the best herbs grows, how the best nerds flow.
We explored the large world around us, and we found a million noisy, moving, colorful objects. A few began to smoke marijuana.
But they talk about another kind of world, and where the best herbs grow.
Some boys began to drink beer and whiskey and whiskey. A few began to smoke marijuana.
But they talk about another kind of world, and where the best herbs grow.
Some boys began to drink beer and whiskey and whiskey. If you begin to smoke marijuana,
But they talk about another kind of world, and where the best herbs grow.
I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret. I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret.
Music ain't all about mathematics. I put the soul in fabric, it's at the fashion. That's why I'm always rocking the beats of power. My soul leaves imprints in your bone marrow. I'm pitching nerves in your spinal cord. Play the tune like a puppet to shake your heads on the floor. I never make rhythms jiggy, but everyone's rocking silly like street tricking in the city. Getting dizzy, I roam the land just like a gypsy. Yanker the performance, a show thief. It's like hot entertainment. When you come to a jam, make sure the cops aren't tailored. Toilets trash, ciphers clash, sleeper posses bash as they battle man to man with the skills of the trade. For final pay, Downside crew are gonna fly through like an air raid.
I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret. I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret.
What you talking about? Washed up won't last. Who's gonna have the last laugh? I cast the first stone cause my home is made of bricks. The big bad wolves of the underground are stupid and thick. 2 turntables and a mic. Yeah, that's right. Diluted beats, diluted raps make your tracks weak. Disillusion fools only tool with the idea. Just cause we done it bigger and better. Now the bitter, feeling the cold, got the jitters. Need a babysitter? I know the purist. Behind the bucket is one of the truest. Who is it? You represent. Keeping it real doesn't make sense. What's real to keep? Raiders of the lost art, and money is what you seek.
I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret. I never brag, how will I keep it? Cause it's the best secret. The best secret.
I never brag, all I needed was my pad, my pencil, pen, depends, whatever the utensil, the temple of my mindset, death the deed, we did it for ourselves, respect I don't need, with the proceeds, we put it all back in, B-boy, by design, represent the backspins, that brings me to the point of good to capture your thought, send the oil and lightning speed like a hammer for 4, but all this talk of raw, real, whatever you claim, you wanna pick a target, why don't you just mention some names, and everyone is laying claim to how they don't want fame, but it'd be all about the fact they never be making the greater, simply they can't wait, so what they gotta do is bring it down, knowledge reigns supreme, so everybody got to figure out the music industry don't give a fuck, try dissing me, I'm staging nitrogen serene, sharp enough to guillotine a crowd and decapitation, hold you in captivation, flow is my application, love on this adulation, dating back to days when I was dreaming of this, 10,000 people going, gotta believe in your shit.
I never brag, cause it's the best secret.
At the top of that set, some Tom Showtime from Melbourne with Best Grown Herbs featuring D-Fro on the raps. On top of that, some Downsyde with Best Kept Secret. I think that's one of their better tracks, and it features on 2 albums from 2004. Of course, their When the Dust Settles, which might be the best Downsyde album, right up there with The Land of Giants. And it also features on the Nodfather compilation as well. And for you crate diggers, there's also a remix on the Less Fortunate single as well. That is Beats, Rhymes and Life as we dig in my crates. By the way, the remix I think is far inferior to the original. Just saying. Anyway, we are kicking on because we are playing a bunch of tunes tonight, as we normally do. And let's play a one-track wonder because Microphonics dropped a one-off single in 2004. But the crew features a name that's well within the lore of BRL. A couple-time guest, in fact. Calski was the vocalist and engineer on this track. This is why having CDs is good, you know. Read the liner notes. It's interesting stuff. And this one garnered a fair bit of airplay on the community stations and, of course, the National Youth Broadcaster. Great summer track and absolutely reminds me of the summer of 03-04. Few coastal drives in the old Barina back in the day before I nearly killed myself in it in the back end of that summer of 2004. Bad times. Wild day. Anyway, let's get into some Microphonics with Better Than This here on BRL.
Arvo, barbecue, acting a fool. Smash 10 beers, a steak, jump in the pool. These summer days rule, hottie start wearing less. It could be the summer, but yeah, I'm starting to sweat. I wonder if she noticed we're looking. By the way she bent down, man, she knows she's cooking. Sunroof's open, windows down, feel the breeze. It's like summer weather just aims to please. Head down to the park where we roll up trees and sip on VBs, chill out to dark. Summer brings a spark to the neighborhood. With days this fine, it's like shit's so good. 3 on 3 at the Lily D, a Tintern V, Barclay Street with the wall of peace. Doesn't matter if the soil's contaminated or what. Still be running with my pull-up jump shot. And this is what we do in the warm summer evening. It's just begun and it's gotten me believing the shit don't get no better. Nah, things don't get no better.
Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime.
Summertime, summertime.
You know it won't get no better than this, and you'll all be feeling fine. Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime. You know it won't get no better than this. Better than this. Better than this.
It's like 30 degrees and way too hot to sleep. The northerly strong, I'm rocking thongs on my feet. Cooking barbecues every week. The fella's got a plan, load up my van and hit the beach. And the surf is nice, I got a slab of ice. I'm laying back as we watch the skies roll by. The whole town's caught the bug. Everybody's outside and spreading the love. School year's finished and the streets are packed. With end of year madness, just do the math. It all adds up to one fact. Everybody's out for fun and that's that. Back in the east we be at Warrandyte, chilling with my friends down at Pound Bend. Never end till the sun went down and then we do it again. As we raise up a new day just begins. And this is what we do in the warm summer evening. It's just begun and it's gotten me believing that things don't get no better. Nah, shit don't get no better.
Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime.
Summertime, summertime.
You know it don't get no better than this, and you'll all be feeling fine.
Yeah, come on now.
Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime. You know it won't get no better than this, better than this, better than this.
I get the feeling that this summer's getting everyone chilling. It's 35 degrees outside. I'm tipping 40 tomorrow.
Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime. You know it don't get no better than this.
Come on.
Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime. You know it don't get no better than this, better than this.
Lay it back one time as we get into the run. Let you unwind now.
In the heat of the summertime. Shit don't get no better in the heat of the summertime. Shit don't get no better than this in the heat of the summertime.
Get the heat of the summertime.
Don't get no better in the heat of the summertime.
We out now.
You like this show? Hit up the Facebook page, BRL and pop that into your search bars and like us, and we'll love you back. BRL, son.
We all start from the gun, small time at the beginning line, past signs, fun, sponge minds, familiarise lyrics, beats, pieces, styles of origin, inspiring predecessors help you rise with confidence. We size up continents, turn failure to accomplishments, competence, reach success and beats and compliments, thrive in the deep end, thrive in achievement, decipher the meaning to better yourself is our reason. The reason we exist, while we be doing this, to commit to the skills I seek improvement in. It seems intuitive for me to move within a scene where music lives to keep me lucrative. I flee like fugitives, from borderlines to normal life. Focus border sights and concentrate to slaughter mics. And never quit but join a fellowship. And try not to bite the hand that fed me stars or drink from the well-equipped.
I'm telling this to better the stakes. I dedicate, then I make 12-inch bombs. I'm waiting to detonate. I never say never, I stay together to the break. But once broke, build back the bones until I stand straight. My handshake will tell you nothing about something, so understanding me's more easy when listened to through production. I'm moving up there, well tied down to practice. Worldwide, our hometown and all round the atlas. So locally, if you're hearing this, or Australia, if you're feeling this, to the worldwide, this is where it is. We're gonna tell you right now what our theory is. Just stick to maintain, day by day, gain more skill, improve, move up, make change. State of your mind reflects the state of your health, the state of your wealth, and time affects your life and yourself. Just stick to maintain, day by day, gain more skill, improve, move up, make change. Let yourself be yourself to better yourself. Just let yourself be yourself to better yourself.
Hook reference, rise, Saki booster, energize. I feel most purified with the thought we're all unified. I'm true to mine, and I don't play charades. I'd rather stay and make lyric tailor-made razor blades, piece of paperweight, but we all were up and comers. I'll teach them you not diss them, to broaden up the numbers. I'll step in the realm with the next to the shelf, practicing.
Better myself. I'm destined to help 9 years of ideas put to use to produce us pioneers. Now I see the youth, they box press on shop steps, rehearse returning rock sets. Every other rapper says I got next. Speech rhymes and life at the tip of my quest. Dive into the depths, resurface spit and liquid off the chest. Stick to it to the end and maintain your main aim. Make change, stay as you are and act the same way. So locally, if you're hearing this, or Australia, if you're feeling this, to the worldwide, this is where it is. We're gonna tell you right now what our theory is. Just stick to maintain, day by day, gain more skill, improve, move up, make change. State of your mind reflects the state of your health, the state of your wealth, and time affects your life and yourself. Just stick to maintain, day by day, gain more skill, improve, move up, make change. Let yourself be yourself to better yourself. Just let yourself be yourself to better yourself. Better myself. Rap for yourself.
Stop believing in yourself. Stop having knowledge of yourself and knowledge of others.
Get up.
Rise up and try to change it around and bring positivity into the organization by giving you hip-hop.
This is a BRL language warning. Listener discretion is advised.
Beyond average, I don't claim to know all, but I take it slow like pain to make vocals, so they remain a close call or give post-traumatic shock. Don't complain, get yourself up. Fucking alarm clock, I'm here to wake ya. Cause out of us you be the faker. Your girl says she wants me now to you and see you later. If this is graph, I'd be top to bottom whole cars, and you'd be a toy's first tag on his folder. You sucker, if this is done dancing, you'd be a disco ducker, and I'd be a Maori playing rugby doing the haka. So don't start on me MC, I'm saying your ability to test me small like breast size 10B. I'm the supreme, you're just a piece of margarita. I'm the hard defeater, you're just an easy ass to beat around the ring. I win the grand final, you're the bottom of the ladder, UPCD, and I can double vinyl
operative, dodging the obstacles, watch the spin, fly across the room like a rocket ship. I got the gift to unwrap you by the layer I capture. You pay more attention to the way I phrase a chapter and blaze it after. My comrades are masters, I cast a fly, hoping to pry into your bastards' frames of thought process. Tell you to go get on a moped, I throw stress. You should really know best not to fuck with me, performance is enormous. When under pressure it's a luxury, not a thesaurus. I got agility, true test of ability. Prove your worth in public and see if the people love it or understand where you're coming from. Taking so fucking long, had to give up the bong and struggle on. I can stick it to you with lyrics, never passive when serving passages. I can hurt these amateurs, that's
and I mix it with the best. They're more than impressed with what I got to offer, begging me to hit them off with tips on how to rock a proper. I watched a lot of suckers come and go, jump up at shows in front of Zoe. They're long haulers but their cover's blown the very minute they start spitting shit. shark victims, half-bitten carcasses washed up, missing hard in it. Your ass kissing to get a start on his paths, my pet hate. Let's skate for too long, now it's checkmate. I pay correct weight for dues, plus a tip, leaving these up-and-coming kids who think they're running shit. As mummies rich with busted lips, punctured lungs and ruptured ribs. Half these gig promoters must be on the take like corrupted pigs. I'm over these homos, showcasing overseas acts and copping knockbacks from shows cause of chauvinistic raps. Is this hip-hop or the fag scene? You want an MC or drag queen, a pioneer or has been?
Rap step out beyond average. Rap step out beyond that average. Rap step out beyond average. Rap step out beyond that average.
From their Under Wraps album of 2006. In the middle of that set, you heard some Down Under Beats crew. And you just heard an absolute classic. From the album Stages Set, recently celebrated its 20th birthday. That was Beyond Average. A group who are well beyond average. It is Beats, Rhymes and Life wrapping up for yet another week. And we're actually going to get in another Calski track. We played Microphonics earlier. If you didn't hear, Calski was the main rapper from that crew. He's more of a producer these days, and he will be providing the track Beyond the Breakbeat featuring Master Wolf in just a sec. And then we're going to close out with some Mantra with Beyond Your Flows to wrap up this week's edition of the program. Catch us on the socials at BRLSON, like us there, Patreon, and of course hit us up on the Mixcloud as well. But until next time, folks, we'll see you next time. We're Diggy Done, son. See you later. Goodbye. Here's some Calski.
While my neighbours avoid making eye contact and understand where my vibe is at, why I thrive off rap, or why I put it on the line trying to survive off that. With the stages, my range and my mind cocked back at a room full of moving targets. Not here to prove who's the hardest, but recognise my art moves hearts regardless. So for starters, some blokes don't know their fathers, but those exposed to harshness grows the fastest. There's no classes for life science. My alignment is to rhyme the nicest, and meanwhile provide guidance, cause that's what I got. To make me have to smash your iPod and drive off for being disrespectful. I thought I was in love, but the bitch was mental. So now I'm cuddled up to the instrumental. I can't convince myself that it's coincidental.
Yeah, I'm so classy, nasty, shake that body. Don't fuck with skins, you'll be sorry. That's true, joints in the air, wave around, light them up and don't worry. You know I'm always on the mark when I'm flowing strong. So much passion for the shit, I wanna show it off. Show it off, show it off. So much passion for the shit, I wanna show it off.
You're all that I need, all that I breathe to my dying breath. One of the last things left. I'm bursting the tune with the beat of the drum while I continue to run. One of the last things left.
The only thing that can comfort me in the night when I cannot sleep.
One of the last things left.
When it's all said and done, what's left when you escape? You escape.
You're on the plane that I drift on, my opposite of Krypton. Hold a lot of what I did wrong tight up in my melon, but try to move on, that's a lesson that I'm selling. Party people swinging off the ceiling. Who's the man inside the mirror? Look clearer. Never going back to who I was, where I've been, where I am now. I wouldn't change, otherwise I wouldn't be the same. Not trying to complicate my life's path. Hold up, let me just escape to run a nice bath. For my baby, she's done 2-year-old stuff and last. I'll be talking about her in a song now, that's a blast. So much about my life I wanna broadcast, but what you wanna hear, that's what I need to ask. Yeah, beyond the breakbeat, so much has shaped me. Enough to fill a marathon podcast. Fill my youth with basketball and running fast. Trying to get my hands on fast girls and nice guitars. Somehow, when I look upon my dusty path, hip-hop, something I could never go past.
Yeah, I'm so classy, nasty, shake that body. Don't fuck with skins, you'll be sorry. That's true, joints in the air, wave around, light them up and don't worry. You know I'm always on the mark when I'm flowing strong. So much passion for the shit, I wanna show it off. Show it off, show it off. So much passion for the shit, I wanna show it off.
You're all that I need, all that I breathe to my dying breath. One of the last things left. I'm bursting the tune with the beat of the drum while I continue to run. One of the last things left.
The only thing that can comfort me in the night when I cannot sleep.
One of the last things left.
When it's all said and done, what's left when you escape? You escape.
BRL goes hard, but so do language warnings. This is one of them. Tune out if you're easily offended.
I've advanced beyond your flows eons ago.
My audio's guaranteed to lift the
When mantra step into place, step with exceptional grace. Still to showcase, lace the set lavish and vanish no trace. Fuck admission, I'm jumping into this flow bass. Tongue encumbering no taste. Fuck it if the tracks will rotate. Picturing me in a frame of just ripping MCs, distant indeed. Intelligent octopus swinging from trees with 8 reasons to descend and inject my lethal inconvention. Ignite the revolution, rising up against convention. Share a category with Mortar, lead and silk, the ash and ilk. Living on a diet of water, bread and milk with ill fluidity. Fluent language takes to rouse in mystery. Like Monica Lewinsky, I plan to go down in history. Forget it. Stepping in my proximity and presence is an epic granted, but you won't live to regret it. Get it? Full Nelson movement restricted. Horrorcore fan club enlisted. Give you the bucket like fucking kick it.
I've advanced beyond your flows eons ago.
Guaranteed to lift the audience.
I've advanced beyond your flows eons ago.
When mantra lays in the cut, lace it amazing as fuck. Pity the hideous race of minions chasing a buck. Facing the muck, simmering the days and I'm stuck. Chilling at the bar except for when I'm raising it up. Tasting this cross-contamination. Steady my aim deadly, deep space acceleration. Unexplored territory testing the patience. Days awake in a construct, chasing the Taylor Haley's comet. Equals collaboration. Complacency don't hold no place in me. Untold in a mixed minutes is infinite. Nimble and swift deliveries intricate. Missiles flip, loading my pistol lips with spittle clips. Ravage victims with organic instruments. Inside of raps, rising influence. Chastising indolence. Acrobatically pack rhymes with insolence. Killing this, limitless, this is the situation. Colony with solid state, this is the list you're facing.
I've advanced beyond your flows eons ago.
Guaranteed to lift the audience.
I've advanced beyond your flows eons ago.
When mantra answer the call, follow and stick to the sound wall. Profound goal, follow and stick as a ground wall. This anonymous and autonomous riddle astound you all. Thus preparing a bottomless pit for your downfall. I doubt all motives approach approaching a challenge. Try to fuck with my mental balance and terrible things will happen. I get the shizzle cracking, launching a civil action at all of the fickle characters out to belittle rapping. Injure comical cats with the topical raps that turn mythical artifacts into probable facts, bringing horrible stats. Kids are copping a vax. Why the fuck you think the plague of meningococcal is back? I'm spreading till your neck twitch. Welcome to my guest list. Sick of that death wish. Now I'm picking that red switch and it's hectic. Living amidst the lush nightmare. I'll rob the universe of light and leave the night sky bare.
I've been things beyond your flows, eons ago.
My audio's guaranteed to lift the audience.
I've been things beyond your flows, eons ago. I've been things beyond your flows, eons ago.
Guaranteed to lift the audience.
I've been things beyond your flows, eons ago.
You've been listening to BRL across Australia on the Community Radio Network. Stay in touch with the show by going to Facebook and Instagram and searching @BRLSON.